Okay, in order to interface between the Telegram bot and the Aveva system platform, we need to install OI server, a web service OI server. So once we are we have done that, we will be able to see there are two default connection here, the SOAP and the REST. The Telegram uses the REST connection, so I have added the REST connection here and I rename it as Telegram. So after doing that, we can paste the format here. So this format is the token. We make it as a variable, the chat ID and the message. So this one, if you want, you can put the fixed value here, but since we want to make it a variable for any future creation of chatbot, so it's good to be a variable. So once we did that, initially there are no variable here. We have to click the analyze button and it will generate these three variable here, and we can key in our own ID or token, but we can do it from the system platform object as well, since these are the variables. So we can just, for temporary, we put in a test message here. So once we done that, we can actually select a post. So we have to select post because we are not getting any information from the Telegram. So after doing that, we scroll further down. We can press the test here. So just take note of this. The moment I press the test, if the connection is okay, it will send a message to the Telegram bot. Okay, we received the message here. So we can do a test again by changing the message. We put a date. Okay, we can press the test again and we receive the message. So okay, initially there are no variable here. So this variable are automatically generated by exporting the device item here. So the moment I click the export item, it will be automatically propagate here. So what we are interested in, only the three variable and the post run. So we can change it to a better naming convention so that we can use it in the system platform later. And we are going to change this because once we set this bit, it will send the message. And that's it for the configuration of the web service. Okay, I have created a few objects here. The first object that we need is the DI object that connect to the web service. Okay, so the topic will be Telegram or whatever name you name it in here. So I put it as Telegram, scan at every second. So make sure that it's matched with the OI objects. Okay, once we finish this, I have two objects here. One is to send the Telegram message, while the other one is to store the alarm. The reason is because the Telegram have to send the message one by one. is not able to buffer, so we need to do the buffer by ourselves. So the first one, we look at the template, the Telegram alarms template. So in this Telegram alarm template, I created 16 alarm. So this alarm is can be linked to any objects. In my example is I have the alarm here, so we can actually change the alarm input source to an external alarm, which I have did here. So when during runtime, we can key in any tag from the system platform. So this will tie the address to any of the 16 alarm here. So meaning that we can change this dynamically. So if any of the alarm come in, we only want to capture once. So in order to do that, we will set the 16 array, the 16-bit array to true only once. Okay, once this is true, it will try to store the alarm. Example, if alarm 1 is true, then it will check if the main Telegram object is available. Then we will copy the message, the alarm message, to the queue message here, and then set the store alarm to true. So this store alarm is on the main object. So look at the main object. Okay, when this store alarm is true, we will check if the array is empty. We will copy the message to the last available array. So in this case, it will store all the alarm message. Once we complete that, we will reset the store alarm. So when the store alarm is reset, say for example, alarm 6 come in and it stay at true. So this will check until the store alarm is going to false. So example, just now we have 1, which when the message is stored is set to true. So this 6 will have to wait. But once its store is being reset at the main object, it will proceed for the next alarm. So in this case, we will not miss any alarm. So all the alarms come in are being checked and stored into this alarm array here. Okay, once this alarm is stored, we have to retrieve the alarm. So in this case, this script actually check for the first alarm. If it's not empty, means that alarm is available. So when alarm is available, we will map the alarm message to this, and we have to -1 because we are moving the entire array to a temporary holder. Then after that, we will move the temporary holder back to the actual array. So in this case, we are shifting the alarm message up by 1. So by doing that, we have stored this alarm here and we set the send to true. So when the send is true, we will send the Telegram by setting the post run to true. let's look at the variable here. So the chat ID is pasted here as a constant, and this is linked to the web service, and the token we have mapped it here as well, and is linked to the web service. So the moment we set the post run to on, it will send the message. So in this case, once the send is being reset, the next alarm will come in and push the message to send again. So it will go round and round.